Have you ever thought about that carton of milk in your fridge? It's more than just a drink. It's a story thousands of years in the making. Milk has shaped civilizations, powered economies, and fueled human evolution. So, pour yourself a glass, and let's travel back in time to uncover the incredible history of milk. From the first domesticated animals to the oat milk latte you might be sipping right now. This is a journey you won't want to miss. Our story begins around 10,000 years ago, during the Neolithic Revolution. This is when our ancestors made a monumental shift from hunting and gathering to farming. They started domesticating animals like goats, sheep, and cattle, not just for meat, but for a new, revolutionary resource, their milk. This was a game changer. For the first time, humans had a continuous, nutrient-rich food source that didn't require killing the animal. But there was a catch. Most early humans were lactose intolerant. A genetic mutation, known as lactase persistence, began to spread through populations that herded dairy animals. This powerful evolutionary advantage allowed them to digest milk into adulthood, giving them a huge survival boost, especially in colder climates where vitamin D from sunlight was scarce. Fast forward to antiquity, and milk had become a symbol of wealth, life, and divinity. In ancient Egypt, milk was considered a food of the gods. Pharaohs were often depicted being nursed by goddesses to signify their divine power and right to rule. It was a luxury reserved for the elite and used in religious rituals. Over in ancient Greece and Rome, things were a bit different. While they consumed milk, they were more interested in its processed forms. They perfected the art of making cheese and yogurt. This was a practical innovation, as fermentation made dairy easier to digest and store in the warm Mediterranean climate. Greek physician Hippocrates even prescribed milk for various ailments, highlighting its recognized health benefits even back then. As we enter the Middle Ages, dairy truly comes into its own. Monasteries became major centers of cheese and butter production, developing unique regional varieties that are still famous today, like Parmesan and Roquefort. With growing towns and cities, a formal dairy trade emerged. This also meant the need for regulation. City officials started implementing rules to ensure the quality and safety of milk, fighting against common practices like watering it down to increase profits. Milk and its products, especially cheese and butter, became staple foods for people across all social classes, providing essential fats and proteins that sustained populations through harsh winters and times of scarcity. Then came the Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries, which completely transformed the dairy industry. As cities exploded in size, the demand for milk skyrocketed. Large-scale dairy farms were established near urban centers, and the development of railways meant milk could be transported faster and farther than ever before. But this rapid expansion came with a serious problem: contamination. Milk was often a carrier for dangerous diseases. The solution came from a French scientist named Louis Pasteur. His invention of pasteurization in the 1860s, a process of heating milk to kill harmful bacteria, was revolutionary. It made milk safe to drink on a mass scale and dramatically extended its shelf life, paving the way for the modern dairy industry. The 20th century saw even more innovation. Refrigeration became common in homes, making fresh milk a daily convenience. The industry diversified, creating an incredible array of products: skim milk, flavored milks, countless types of yogurts, ice cream, and more. But the late 20th and early 21st centuries have brought new conversations. We've seen the rise of plant-based alternatives: almond, soy, oat, and coconut milks driven by dietary choices, allergies, and environmental concerns. The modern dairy industry is now grappling with questions of sustainability, animal welfare, and its carbon footprint, pushing for more eco-friendly farming practices and innovative solutions for the future. So, from a prehistoric survival food to a symbol of divine power, and from a medieval staple to a global industry facing modern challenges, milk has been on an extraordinary journey. It has adapted and evolved right alongside us. What does the future hold? Will it be lab-grown milk, new plant-based creations, or a more sustainable version of traditional dairy? Whatever comes next, one thing is certain: the story of milk is far from over. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating stories. See you next time.